And we brought video games.
Yay! Video games!
Yay!
And as an apology for all the times that we've started late, today we're starting early.
Except technically late because we said we were going to start earlier today.
We said we
Okay,
were going
it
to
wasn't
try.
purpose. We were going to try. Yeah. So technically we are still doing good because we are ahead of the game.
Yeah, we're 20 minutes early, man.
Yep. We're back. Ooh, welcome to Tatooine.
That was silly.
What's wrong with Jawas?
Well, because he said there's lots of sand, lots of Jawas. I hope you like sand and Jawas.
Ah.
That's why it got the ha out of me.
Ah. It got the ha 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 ha.
Hoo ha 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 hoo ha 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 hoo ha ha ha.
Ooga chaka ooga ooga.
I was
Don't
doing
copyright
another Homestar Runner reference.
I know you were.
Do you? Do you know?
I knows it.
Well, I believe you.
Okay.
Yes, and Daniel.
Yes, and
Littering and littering and littering and
public nudity?
This time I was not quoting HomestarRunner.com.
I know, but it sounded like you were. Weird that way.
This time I was quoting Super Troopers.
Ah.
Sorry, my brain kind of buffered for a second there.
It's because you ate those snozberries.
It is because I ate the snozberries.
Let me in! Let me in!
I know, right? His interface worm. Lol. That sounded slightly sexual.
Slightly.
Do 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 do.
Did I send you the Toy Story meme that I found the other day?
You did not.
Okay. It was the picture of Woody and Buzz where Buzz is like this, with his arm on Buzz's shoulder, or on Woody's shoulder, and Woody's just like, and it just said, "These are Andy's mom's toys. They have the same names as we do."
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Still haven't figured out how to get into this. You know what? Should I look it up or no?
I mean, maybe it's a rumor we have to unlock. Have we looked at all the rumors yet?
You know, that's a great point. I'm going to look at the rumors.
Okay. Just before we,
Hey, we have a data card. We can unlock something.
Oh, sweet.
Do we want super gonk droids? It's a golden gonk. Do we want a baguette lightsaber? Devastating and delicious. Do we want Galaxy Rave?
What is Galaxy Rave?
Turns Galaxy Free Play into a fun disco for all to enjoy. Be aware, while the Galaxy Rave is active, there's a chance the characters in-game will be too busy grooving to... be too busy grooving to your actions in-game. I think there's a typo there.
I think so too. Or a missing word.
Yeah. There's television mode, old-timey screen effect, hologram mode, makes everything looks like holograms, retro style screen effect, probably like 8-bit or something, mumble mode that replaces all our voices with the classic Lego Star Wars mumbles. We can get the Cantina music to play on a loop forever. Or Big Head mode. That's what we haven't unlocked yet.
I'm not sure. Do any of them speak to you?
None in particular, no. I'm going to turn the Porg Companion back on, though.
Yeah, that was largely just because we were trying to lead Porgs around, but then we also had Porgs.
It's true.
Why don't we try Galaxy Rave mode?
You want the Galaxy Rave mode?
Yeah, it sounds horrible.
It's only costs 500 million. We can afford it.
I was going to say, is that a lot? What does a banana cost?
It didn't even, our total amount barely noticeably changed.
Yeah.
So, this is Galaxy Rave mode, by the way.
You know what? I'm okay with this.
I'm down. I'm down.
Look, it's a rave in a cave.
It's a Galaxy Rave Cave! So, 99 problems. I think we just need to go back to him. Beats of Rage. Do we have this one?
Probes and cons.
Rodent retrieval.
Hey, if this was Lego Star Trek, would it be probes and cons?
Con! Con!
Oh dear.
We have fun.
We're big nerds.
We're huge nerds.
What's going on over here?
You mean on my screen?
Oh, on my screen.
Oh, on your screen. Well, it's not extra viewers, that's for sure.
For some reason, our picture is too big for...
What?
That's weird. Oh, because I haven't actually clicked into the stream. I was watching the stream preview, and then I'm like, why is the bottom of our picture cut off? But it wasn't. It was just me being me.
Gotcha.
All right.
You know what? I'm just gonna go through everything and see what we haven't unlocked yet.
Sounds good.
Buy that rumor, buy that rumor, buy that rumor.
It's a rumor weed. It's what? It's a what?
Oh my gosh.
Deep cut. Deep cut.
Deep cut. Man, like, I knew what you were saying as soon as you said it, but I don't even think I could hum the tune.
Yeah, I don't think it's... I don't... Yeah. It's been a while.
You don't even know how you managed to get that much? Is that what you're trying to
Yeah,
say?
pretty much. Eat confetti.
Dancing with the Star Wars!
I thought that was the mode we enabled.
It is. Yes, very good.
Nice.
I think we noticed this before, but this quest name.
It was several traps.
That just speaks to my sense of humor right there.
Yep.
Look at this one.
My knock knock. Who's there?
My knock.
My knock who?
My knock knock.
Who's there?
My knock.
My knock who?
My knock knock.
Third base.
Who?
No, who's on first?
What?
Second base. And I don't give a damn. Who?
He's the catcher.
No, he's the shortstop.
Oh, he's the shortstop.
Yes.
Oh, we have fun.
I found Eve 99.
Oh, we were supposed to talk to him.
I have accepted the 99 problems mission.
Nice. We have 99 problems, and getting into this torture cave is one.
99 problems, and a glitchy droid is one.
Is that what you're working on right now?
I don't know, I just climbed this tower.
Oh, okay.
You know, I have to go back to that cave or something? Gather clues about the whereabouts of 88.
Oh, hey, we know where 88 is. I'm standing in front of him right now.
Well, why don't you talk to 88?
I will in a moment.
Okay.
As soon as I finish unlocking all the rumors in Hoth.
Okay, let's see if the Mandalorian will disco groove while we wait.
All right, talking to 88.
What is it? How odd. I haven't told anyone about my new independent business, yet the customers are already lining up.
Yes, yes.
Regrettably, I'm not able to accommodate multiple clients. The conditions here are lacking, but it's a small price to pay for having the droids to myself.
think now we can get in. Oh, he's tickle torturing a gonk.
And now we can activate the thing we couldn't activate before.
Correctamundo.
Dude.
Oh, look, my whatever this mount is doing a groovy dance. Look at him
I
groove.
want to say Ronto?
Ronto?
Possibly. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toronto.
Okay, so how... I think I was able to jump up this cliff and get over there.
He has no means of transport, so I would surmise that India is still in the desert somewhere. You'll recognize him from his, well, to put it bluntly, his terrifying face.
Alrighty then.
That's number 3 on his list of 99 problems.
Man, I love how the whole valley is just polka dots.
Yeah.
Hey, check it out. I'm a droid inside his cave. Let me just open this door.
You know, if you reduce the power substantially, you could do this with orbital lasers.
Look, I opened the door! I did it!
You opened the door!
Yay!
Finally!
I'm gonna be Ahsoka again.
Okay,
What up, 8D8?
that's okay.
What? How did you get in here? Well, you'll never take me alive.
Is that because you're not technically alive?
Ooh. We're gonna get deep into philosophy today, huh? Oh, you have to get him outside before you beat him to death.
Yes, I was waiting for him to walk.
Okay.
There we go. I think I was a bit too close to the camera.
Slightly. Only slightly.
We did it!
Hooray! And Han is enjoying them.
He has no need.
Very, very good. I like how I was like, return to 99? Yes, I will return all the way to 99.
And then I was just hanging out there. Hey, we got EV99.
Nice. Yay, we fixed it!
What is it?
This door is bugged.
I haven't told anyone about
Check it out.
Oh no.
It's okay, it's not breaking anything, it just thinks 88's still here.
That's funny.
Hi,
Not breaking
Tinkerbella!
anything so far. Ah, Lord Gary is at the dentist, and then we're going to see Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice.
Well, I hope the Dungeons and Dragons is better than the dentist.
No kidding. Or should I say, no doubt. Dentist, Dungeons, Dragons, doubt.
Aha! You're going for the alliteration.
Indeed, I was. Indeed, I was. I'm so good, I
I
didn't
got
even
nothing.
realize I made the pun.
I got nothing. That was wordplay at best.
I said that to someone today. Okay, what is that from again?
Adventure time.
Adventure Time.
Yes.
Come on, grab
Hi,
your friends.
Tinkerbella.
Then
We'll
you'll
go
be
to
in her
very
dungeon.
distant lands. Whoa.
Heyo!
Okay. Just cutting right to the chase there.
Oh, there won't be any chasing by the sounds of it.
No, and they won't be cut. Well, they might be cutting something.
And it's not the cheese.
Don't kink shame.
I guess I wasn't trying to. I was about to say I like this disco because it lights up dark areas.
Yes, that is handy.
No,
No
cheese will
cheese
be
will be
cut.
cut.
Okay. No cheese cutting confirmed.
Well, that's a relief. I'm glad you're going to spend some quality time with your Manchango.
With your what?
Manchango? It's a
Manchango?
Spanish. It's a Spanish tapas cheese made from sheep's milk.
Nice.
Yeah. See,
like-
that was wordplay.
And it was good. I like how the disco rave is like multiple tracks. It's not just the
Yeah.
disco Imperial March.
Or disco rebel march.
Yes.
You are part of the rebel alliance and a traitor.
Ha. They're freaky, but not that freaky, Dan.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but whips and chains excite me. I like it, come on.
Come on, come on.
In retrospect, a mainstream S&M dance hall track was not something I had on bingo in the 21st century.
Yeah, fair. Huh.
I definitely got a stamp for American Nazis, though. That was definitely something I was worried about.
That was something you what?
I was definitely worried about.
And it turns out you were right to worry.
Honestly, the world would be a better place if there were more Darth Vader quotes before beat drops.
I can get down with that.
Oh!
What?
How big was the belt buckle? Are we talking like regular or radio? Those cowboy ones can be the size of dinner plates.
No kidding. And you definitely don't want that dinner anywhere near your teeth. No.
It was from my collar.
So probably
So it wasn't a
small.
belt buckle, it was a collar buckle.
Yeah.
Okay. I can live with that. Yep.
Well, I'm glad you can live with that, Dan. It's all about you.
I'm a little bit tired and not making much sense tonight. I'm sorry. Maybe my food will be here soon.
We can only hope. You need some food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking those Ewoks worshipping the Kyber brick in the cave must be one of those ones where we got to talk to someone somewhere else, then hunt them down, etc., etc. You know.
I hear you.
All right.
Also, given their like role as mischievous techno thieves, I never really considered the idea that the Jawas may have a religion or spirituality. And would they be worshiping Kyber bricks, or is it something totally different?
Who knows, man?
Yeah,
I certainly don't.
I'm assuming George Lucas would. But frankly, I'm not sure I want him to tell me because I'll probably be disappointed. Looking at you, prequels.
Oh, meow.
Yes, sad kitty is sad.
Meow. I bet the next thing she says is meow.
No, it was.
Fair.
Now it's Morrow again. You gotta switch it up every now and then. All right, so should we take off for another planet and see if we can find some rivers?
Look at this guy.
Okay, that is adorable. I want more dancing banthas in my life.
Pretty great.
Small but left bruises, BRB. Okay, see you soon. Wonder how long ago that was. See, this is why I need a something to drink, is because then I'm like going for my glass, and it's like, oh, there's the chat.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Sup?
Oh, you know, just hanging out.
So...
Going to another
there
planet.
is... Oh, I see how we get up there. I want to get up on that cliff.
Oh, is this going to be the Welcome to Tatooine one or something?
I don't know. Watch out. Jedi incoming.
Why don't I have Rising Phoenix?
Oh, I guess you could just walk around. That works too. How did we miss this whole time?
We're good at our job.
Hey! Wow, look at this cave. This is amazing.
What's in the cave?
Looks like a whole lot of nothing as far as I can tell.
Okay. Oh, there's a torch to pick up. Do I take it in the cave?
Ooh, maybe. Is it helping?
Small helping. I can see stuff in the cave. I can see rocks in the cave. I can see dancing Han and Porg.
In the cave. I saw you jumping up some things. Where were those?
Oh, you're by them. There they are.
I see. But morale.
Yes, but have you considered not morale?
But morale, though.
What?
Oh, come on.
But
I jumped for the little grabby thing, but it didn't grabby on. There we go. Alright, I guess I'm going this way. Okay.
stop that. What'd you find?
A cave with some dudes dancing to some interesting music. It didn't really seem to do much.
Some sort of jizz rave, I assume.
Indeed. And that's not what it sounds like. I'll go right,
Nope.
you go left.
Sounds good.
Well, I don't think there's anything to the right.
There was something up here. I just got a blue coin for getting it. I'm guessing maybe there was already something here that we got.
I don't know. If someone got it, it must have been you, because it wasn't me.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, friendo.
Hey.
And there's nowhere you could go further that way?
No. Nor this way, it appears.
Well, not when you can drop down to a ledge.
True.
If you look down, there's some more coinage.
Alright, I'll check it out.
Yeah, that doesn't look like there's any coinage over there, so we're probably not supposed to go there.
There's a dancing Tusken Raider here. Boom, headshot.
If you look on, the map here, it makes it look like there's a cave right here. See what I'm seeing?
Is it up? What's going on there?
I mean, I'm not sure. I can't quite
Yeah.
tell. Well, I'm gonna just drop back down. Maybe it's down?
Aha, it is down.
I think we've already been here by the looks of it.
Seems that way.
Alright, well, I think we've done doodly did all the things that we can done doodly do.
We've done our due diligence.
Haha! Alright, what else is in this? Ooh, there's a data card over here.
Ooh. Who's closest to it?
We're both pretty much... Let's go data card!
Ah, I fell to my death.
Destination data card. Go data card! Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge.
And I'm about to break.
Oh, whoopsie daisy, I did not mean to fall.
Oh. So where's the data card?
I think if we go up this way, look on my screen.
Oh, yes, I see. So do we need the net launcher?
I don't think we necessarily need the net launcher. I'm pretty sure we can just fly over there.
I guess if you have Rising Phoenix.
Yeah. Which Boba do.
Boba do.
Boba do. I think you need to have. Does Wicket's glider have rocket power?
I don't believe so, but I was going to do this
Oh, I guess that works.
and then use the glider to get across to the net. I'm a problem solver.
A Soblum Prowler?
Seems that way.
Huh. I'm not entirely sure where it's wanting me to go here. It's
Up your
kind of-
butt.
Oh, I don't think it is, because it's leading me in circles.
Maybe you went the wrong way.
Maybe I did go the wrong way.
Sneak strike.
Get sneaked. Get snonked. See, I came over here, now it wants me to go back down, and this is basically where we started. But if I look at the arrow, it's up that away.
Which way?
This away. This away, and that away, and this away went I.
Maybe I should actually select the
Oh, ew.
select the mission, and then I can see where I'm supposed to go to.
For the data card?
For the data card.
It's not a mission, it's just a thing on the map
Oh.
that I set a custom destination to, which you can also do. You too can do it. Do it! Bacardi and Cola, do it, do it.
Bacardi and Cola?
It was it the Starsky and Hutch, I think it was? That Ben Stiller was one of the characters, and he was like making himself out to be like a master of disguise, and he had
Okay.
these characters that he would do. And it was ridiculous, as you might imagine.
I do.
You do imagine?
I do. When you said Bacardi and Cola, I was expecting it to be, not do it to it, more like engage or make it so.
No, it's do it.
But-
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. Bacardi and Cola, do it. So it was Ben Stiller. Oh, and Owen Wilson. That was the other person. And so Owen Wilson's character was like not good at disguise, so he was just always trying to copy whatever Ben Stiller was doing. So he's like, yeah, Bacardi and Cola, do it. That's the whole bit.
Sounds riveting.
I mean, you had to be there.
I guess so. So you're pretty much at the data card.
Yeah, but I don't see the data card. You understand my dilemma?
Yes.
And it wants me to go back. Like, I don't... There must be some,
Back
like,
and forth, back and forth.
some weird circuitous path over hill and dale.
Over hill, over dale, we are on the dusty trail.
I don't know what song we're doing.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
That's all I know of that song.
You know more than me.
Couldn't even tell you what the song is. Things just
either.
get stuck in my brain sometimes, and I don't know what to do with them.
Oh my god. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
We need a moderator.
Uh,
Let's see, do we want to... What do we want to do here?
go to dogehype.no.
Bazinga! Talk nerdy to me. Talk nerdy to me.
Are you modding this or am I?
Oh yeah, I was
Okay.
trying to...
We can't rely on our regular moderator.
I know, right?
I don't think you can mod from a dentist's chair. So.
What are... Whoa, oh, there was some... Tinkerbell had some chat. I think when Gary and I come to visit him and I need to do the chip challenge. Oh my god, do not.
Oh.
Don't. Just don't. Don't.
No. You can. We just want to film it.
Okay, you can, but we want to film it.
Also, if they're in that much pain, we might want to lay it on a tarp. No? Lost people on that one?
Here we go.
My food's here, so I'm going to go get the food while
Okay.
you deal with
Perfect.
thing.
Is there not a way that I can, like... There we go. Report. That's what I'm looking for. A spam, scams, or bots. Next. A spam, scams, or bots. Let's see. Let's call it spam. Or maybe scam. We'll call it a scam. Talk nerdy to me. There we go. You got
Hi.
food?
I did. I'm just going to open these bags.
Nice.
I felt kind of bad, though, because I accidentally cat's face.
You accidentally did what to the cat's face?
Opened my pantry door. Like, opened the door, but the cat was, like, standing right in front of the door and didn't realize it was going to open, and...
Yeah, well, cats, am I right?
I can't say that you're wrong. They are cats.
Cats will be cats.
I'm a big boy.
Wait a minute.
What?
I went up this stupid cliff, and it's
Yeah?
taking me back around in a damn circle again.
It's getting around to the problem.
Ugh, well, it needs to get to the point. I swear to Frank. So, anyways,
Let
whilst
me be
you were...
frank with you.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yep, it literally has led me around in a big circle. Oh, you know what I bet happened?
What's that?
Whilst I Alt-tabbed, it switched characters. And so because the other character was in a different place, the character that I was Ahsoka, it switched to Han.
Okay.
Right,
So
right.
then you.
When I
Yeah.
switched to Han, then Ahsoka stopped being where she was and ran over to where Han was. So I didn't go in a big circle. I'm just repeating what I was doing before because the game was trying to be helpful. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. It suddenly went into a weird side camera view.
Couldn't tell you.
But whilst you were getting your feud, the bot scammer, whatever, was blocked, banned, reported, all those good things. How does one get over there? Is what I want to know. Oh, I see. It's a jumpy thing.
Oh, there's a jumpy thing.
A jumpy thing! Can I grapple the jumpy thing? Nope. But you see there's the spinny jumpy things?
I fell down a hole.
Oh.
Spinny jumpy things. Let's see.
Yep. Spinny jumpy.
Oh,
spinny
yeah.
jumpy, spinny jumpy, spinny jumpy.
Okay.
I can handle myself.
Okay, thanks. I'm glad you can handle yourself, Ray.
You know, it'd be kind of funny if, like, an actual big name producer or DJ was responsible for these remixes. Like, if totally uncredited, but the entire disco mode is Tiesto.
That would be kind of funny. Oh, hey, this is that peg in the hole thing you were trying to do that one time.
Yeah, you seem to be much better at getting in the hole, though.
Yeah, practice.
Good to know, good to know.
I don't know what that implies about you or me.
I'm sure Tinkerbella will fill us in. If
Oh.
Gary's not too busy filling her in.
Hey-o! Oh, I found the second... Christ.
Yep, that's about fair.
Yep, seems about right. Would it be a Dan and Shane stream without something like that?
I don't think so. I think that might be one of our trademarks.
Oh, hey, there's some Jawas trying to
Party?
party and or shooty. It would not. What would not? I've forgotten what we were talking about already.
Filling Gary in?
But how does it would not factor into that conversation?
Gary isn't able to fill her in.
It would not.
I don't know. I'm just being a dick.
Oh,
I got
okay.
nothing.
I thought that was Gary's job. Hey.
Well, someone's got to pick up the slack while he's at the dentist.
But what B-I Dan and Shane thing? Is that supposed to say bye Dan and Shane thing?
I don't know.
Eh. I'm sure she'll explain it all.
Okay. Maybe it's a frowny face with glasses.
Could be.
Dan. It would not be a Dan and Shane thing.
Oh,
To
there we
fill
go.
Her in. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If not for the jokes, gotcha. Oh, okay.
Look what I found! I finally figured it out!
Oh, good.
Man, even with the thing pointing the way,
That was intense. That was a lot of work.
it wasn't intense, it was outside.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah, I actually would not be surprised if they had got a big name producer of some sort, because really, these are some pretty good remixes, not gonna lie. I thought it was going to be annoying and we were going to have to turn it off after a minute, but I'm honestly enjoying myself.
Yeah. Just raving out.
Raven while we're caving. I don't know. I'm doing my best, man. No!
That's so Raven. Why are you falling?
Oh, I didn't mean to. I wanted to go up over there on that cliff, but then I fall down when boom.
Well, fine.
Oh, hey, friend.
Oh, hello. Where are you going?
I don't know.
I think we've done everything. Oh, free your mind, and your
Free.
ass will follow.
Free your mind. There's one over here. There's one over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else?
That
There's
mission
a
that you're on.
rumor. And then what's on this bottom level? Objective side mission. Oh, interesting. Well, I guess I'm going to an objective side mission. I had no idea I was even doing it, but I'm doing it. Oh. What?
You objectively are.
Hey! Okay. Am I crazy, or was it pointing me to go this way? Now it's telling me to go all the way back.
Oh.
That's certainly what it seems like.
You're the one who keeps relying on the navigation system. You
Yeah,
think you would have
well,
learned by now.
I don't have anything else to rely on, so I'm doing my best here.
I mean, it's the Tatooine global positioning. Probably bought third rate by the Hutts in exchange for like a new Rancor or something.
You make a really good point. Wait, now it wants me to go over here? You know what? It's saying. I guess it was always saying go to the galaxy map, but I'll let you figure out where it is on the galaxy map, and I'll be right back.
What am I looking for? You didn't tell me what I'm looking for. Shane? Free your mind. Right. Okay. Heh. Tuscans and Dragons.
You're my only hope.
The Geonosis Hive. All right. Now I just have to wait for Shane. That was riveting, wasn't it, folks? Well, time to eat a burrito. I would have gotten tacos, but I was afraid of what Tinkerbella would say if I was eating tacos on stream. Kind of surprised that we have 3 people watching me eat. So, anyone in the chat have any questions for Shane or I? That we would not be, embarrassed or legally prohibited from answering. What questions do you have, Tinkerbella? I've never actually met Gary, so I guess through Discord. Through Shane. Now, how did Shane meet Gary? That is a story I do not know. But I'm sure it would be quite interesting. He does seem like a pretty cool guy. Burrito. So that was one
Well,
question.
yes, I am sure that I want to travel to wherever that place was that I totally caught the name of before I accepted.
Shane, how did you meet Gary?
We were working at an Apple call center together.
Well, I'm super glad that didn't turn into a murder-suicide.
Me too. So I assume this conversation went, you're like, do we have questions while we're waiting for Shane? She said she wanted to know how you met Gary, and then you were like, I met Gary through Shane, and then she was like, so how did Shane meet Gary? Is that about the sum of it?
That pretty much sums it up. Yep.
Look at me being Mr. Deductive. Ooh, look at all the arrows in this place. Dang, son.
I mean, they kind of went to school. They were geniuses together.
Heyo. And we still are geniuses, I mean.
So what do they call a call center that's a genius bar? Is it like a telegenius bar?
No, it was just Apple tech support or whatever. 1-800-APPLE.
Gotcha.
1-800 give us your money. Actually, I think it was called Apple Care. But I don't care.
At the end of the day, it was a job's job.
Ha-ha. Just the old job's job.
Boom.
Good job. See what I did there? I brought it back
Yes.
around. It was a callback.
You did.
See, the thing about it is, you said that word, and then I used it later in another joke. Makes it funnier.
Yes.
Do you need me to
I
explain
am
it to it?
filled with... No, I am already filled with so much mirth. I am bursting.
Okay. We're gonna smuggle this guy, apparently.
In what?
I don't know. Up your butt? Ha ha! I got him back.
Well, given that I'm currently an Ewok, that's going to be very uncomfortable for everyone involved.
Yeah. Where the hell did this guy go?
How did you meet Gary Tinkerbella?
And did it involve any butts?
I found the Wandering Wookiee. The Genius Geonosian?
What?
Smuggle the Genius Geonosian from Geonosis to Naboo.
Huh. Nice. I didn't even notice that. She paid $7.99. Yeah, that seems about his price. Poor Gary, not even here to defend himself.
I can handle myself.
Yes, I know you can. Thank you, Ray.
That was just her pitch for Phasma vibrators.
All sorts of valuables in the creature enclosures. Probably worth a fair sum, but not enough to get me to climb in there with those things.
You're my only hope.
Rave in peace, Carrie Fisher.
Brave in peace. Hey! I got one!
Hooray!
We got one! Who you gonna call, Dan? Who you gonna call, Dan?
Ghostbusters!
It was the dating site that she paid to talk to him.
And we met at a park.
Aw, that's cute. Met in a park.
I'm hoping. I feel like that could either be a very cute, like nice, cute, or like the plot to the beginning of a crime show.
Oh, absolutely. No in between whatsoever.
I honestly do not understand how men ever get dates.
Described himself as a social geek.
And I was in.
So was he.
Third date.
Well, eventually.
Okay, I guess we're traveling to Naboo space.
Well, yeah, we gotta.
No, I just wanted to say third date as a callback to Who's on First. Third base, third date.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, sorry, it was a stretch.
Phrasing.
Just like a certain bunny tail I've heard about.
I like how the alarm was actually in time with. Oh my God! Look. This is amazing.
It's like a raven of singularities.
Look at the asteroids. Oh, this is so good. This was 100% worth it. I'm glad we did this. It does make targeting these ships a little bit harder, but it's so worth it.
Yep. It's not like we're taking damage.
No, not at all. It's like, it reminded me, this is totally a tactic that,
Shoosh, Dan, eat your taco. It's a burrito.
the multicolored and flashing is totally a thing that certain animals use in the wild. There's like an eel and some deep sea fish that use it, and I think there was some like military camouflage that uses a similar technique, and they call it dazzle camouflage.
Mm.
It's very neat. I love it, and it looks amazing, especially when we're coming out of warp or hyperspeed. Sorry.
Yep. It's all FTL. That's all the people need to know. It's
There
all
we go.
FTL.
Well, not at the sub-light speeds they claim to be going at.
True story. I just meant the warp was all FTL.
Yeah.
Or hyperspace, or whatever physics-defying name they've applied to being able to zip around the galaxy like it's your friend's backyard.
I wish my friend had an FTL drive in his backyard. That would be super cool.
Look, I got us an electric smoker, one thing at a time.
I'm not saying it had to be you, but
Fair
somebody.
enough.
You know him very well, I think. Oh, check it out. Look at this asteroid right here. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I missed it, sorry.
It was giant Lego bricks.
Oh, nice.
I'm sure we're going to see another one. There's no way we don't see another one. Of the dark side. Dan, do you know what Gary looks? You've met Gary, right?
No,
Really?
really.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Because I'm pretty sure you and he have been at least one of my birthday parties at the same time.
Oh, well, possibly. I didn't know he was at one of your birthday parties.
Definitely, he has been at one of my birthday parties.
Okay, well then, yes, I probably met Gary. I've also seen his, didn't he have a profile pic of himself at one point?
Probably. Would you die already, you stupid vulture droid?
Sorry, is Naboo covered in lights?
Yes. It's amazing.
Right through the core.
I shan't be ready to be blasted. I shan't, I say.
So here's a question. If this
Here's
is a
an
galaxy
answer.
far, far away, and it's not the same, like, humans aren't actually from Earth, and it's a long, long time ago, why are they called vulture droids when no one probably has seen a vulture?
Who knows where the etymology of certain words come from, Dan?
Entomologists?
Maybe it's called something. Maybe entomologists are called something different in this galaxy/universe.
I mean, Shane could share his screen or put up a picture of Gary on his screen, but I don't know if that's something
Coach.
Gary would consent to without prior agreement.
Gary doesn't get consent.
Well, that makes the dungeon comments really iffy.
Oh, apparently I left the encounter. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, man. Get ready to be torpedoed, nerd. I'm starting to feel like I'm not very good at these space battles.
I think it's because there's too many flashy things.
You may be right.
Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to turn them off, but I think it is affecting our ability to target.
You might be right. So it's making it an actual bit of a challenge, is what I hear you saying.
Yeah, I'm kind of okay with it.
We win. Man, that's amazing. Hey! I had a model rocket of one of those.
Really? How did it fly?
Not very well.
Yeah, I didn't.
In fact, it was so heavy that it kept tipping over.
Mm-hmm.
And so the one launch that we did, as soon as we got it to stand up straight and it was staying, and we launched, the force of the engine igniting made it tip over, and then it shot straight through the grass, horizontal to the ground. It's pretty amazing.
There was a time when we were building a model rocket for like a leadership or like a staff thing when I worked for the Students' Union.
Yeah.
And everyone else has managed to get theirs to go okay, but ours, I don't know, when it ignited, it tipped over, but we were out at like some lake for this, and it shot over the lake and narrowly missed pegging a duck.
That's amazing.
I've never seen such a angry, confused, and scared duck in my life.
What character am I right now?
I think you might be Ahsoka.
Yeah, I think so. So this, I'm not sure what character I need to be to talk to this stupid starfighter here.
Well, I think I'm talking to them right now.
Oh, are you? That might explain a lot. Okay, where was that Trade Federation mothership?
We got Plo Koon.
Nice.
I'm looking for the Trade Federation mothership. Oh, there it is.
Ah, there it is. I see. I ignored it because it was a green circle. I'm like, green circle means we're done it already.
Evidently knocked. The encounter is well and truly joined.
Yes, indeed, Dan. Yes, indeed. Oh, missed one. There we go.
Captain Nuno Turk. Nuno Tuk.
Ooh, let's land it, Dan. What? Wait. Oh, there we go. It doesn't actually let us land in the hangar bay. That's no fun.
They were like, what sort of futuristic ships are these?
Huh.
Such bomber.
Very B.
Yeah, D4F5 stalled him for 60 seconds, and he's got old programming. The feedbacks are gonna sail straight through.
All right.
D4FI.
I don't get it either.
I have been found. I hope you do not pursue me. The direction in which I am fleeing is unforeseeable.
Well, I guess good thing I'm a Jedi with crazy powers.
Seems that way.
Fools! My genius and cunning are unparalleled. Now you will suffer at the hands of my unbeatable trap.
It's a trap.
Look at him get down. That's funny.
That is.
Glad I programmed that to be two participants. Delightful.
I'm standing on the thing, and when I don't stand on the thing, there. How about that? And then I'll stand on this thing, and now you should be able to come over here. Very good. And then if I shkadoink. Erp. I'll grab this power thinger and insort it.
Almost, but not quite. It will take more than once to gain your freedom.
Hey Dan,
Yep.
if you try grabbing the power thing from there and put it in there, does it do anything different?
It does not give me the option to take it out.
Oh, poopy.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put this on that
Yes.
button?
And then I'll stand on this button. What happens?
Hey, I'll stand on this button. Come over hither.
What about yawn? Should I go yawn?
Ah! Thank you.
You're my only hope.
I needs to go back.
No, you need to go through.
But then how do I get there over there?
Oh, what's your problem?
So we need to go back.
Fine.
Thank you.
Welcome. Ah, now I'm stuck forever.
Stuck 5 ever. Why are you stuck forever?
Because I can't get off the button without...
All
Okay,
right.
you go over there, and then I go over here. And then
And
I
then
break
ring
this.
around the Rosie.
Pick that up. Put that in here.
Oh, thank goodness. Ridiculous. They really don't want us to take over their vessel.
Apparently not.
I don't think I shall. No, I shall beat you up. I beated him up.
Good luck.
Yes, we shall buy it.
Yay, now it's our ship.
Yay! And we lost 2 viewers. Oh, check it out. Look at the Droideka.
Nice.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Ha 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 ha. Oh, it's this puzzle. The put all the chairs around the table puzzle.
Gotta keep your eye on the Kyber.
It's the eye of the Kyber in
It's
the
the
hilt of my sword. And by that I mean lightsaber.
I don't know what else to add. Sorry.
Yeah, me either. Tinkerbella has updated her profile picture
To be Gary?
to her and Gary. Quote her, "We get to see you, now you can see us."
You're my only hope.
Ah ha ha ha.
Having you as captain is a very taxing experience.
What can I say? You're a terrible person.
Aha! A he! A who!
It was as bad as his.
Yes, it was. Bless me.
Gesundheit.
Bless
Well, I wish
me.
you good
Now
health.
bless me. Now teach me about John Wesley. Ah, here we go. Ah, you found me! So good to see you! I'm just taking a self-guided tour. No trade negotiations for me! taxes and trade negotiations are for boring adults. Agreed. Agreed, friend.
Yeah, kids, there's lots to look forward to when you grow up. The amazing spider droid!
So, Tinkerbella, do you want us to pull up your profile on stream so the whole internet can see? Huh, well, it appears there was nothing in this room. Except this... Oh, no, I was going to say it's an indestructible water cooler. But it was distracted.
So does that make it an out-destructible
Exactly.
water cooler?
I'm glad you got where I was going with that.
Okay.
Okay, we're doing a look at Tinkerbella's profile break. Let's see, Tinkerbella, 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 da 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 da.
I've always wanted to be famous.
Want to be famous? We'll make you infamous. Huh. I don't seem to be able to do anything more than just look at like your teeny tiny profile picture. Let's see if I can just open the picture in a new tab. Nope. Let's try.
He must own a lot of Rick and Morty t-shirts. That or he does a lot of laundry. Or doesn't do any laundry.
All right, everyone. This is what we get to see. Where is it? Here we go. And boop. There it is. Meow. Look at all the pixels.
Well, Gary has far more hair than I was expecting. Looks
All
like
right.
Tinkerbella's gotten herself in trouble yet again.
Back to our regularly scheduled stream. Oh, whoops. There we are.
All right.
And away we go. Start? Do you want to do some kind of a blast 'em thing with me?
Maybe?
I'm gonna.
I was going to try and get up on this kyber brick first,
Okay. Well,
but I can do that next.
I'll do some shoot sting.
Oh, I fell down.
Oh.
Like, I think Rosario Dawson makes an excellent Ahsoka, but I really think they should have hired a gymnast.
Was gold enough? Did I do it? I think I did it.
Blast him!
Nice. Well, that was fun.
Indeedly.
Having a was gonna say having a Boba Fett makes things easier, and then I blew myself up. Gary has entered the building.
Sure, you can try again if you want to. Not sure why you'd bother. You're still the fastest, and you took the top prize already.
Oh, that's fun.
Indeedly.
Indeedly doodly. The power of the dark side. Ooh, I need a power thing to go here.
Woo!
The MTT games. Alright, I don't get it, but... I'll just keep wandering around until I find one of them power coupling battery thingers.
Yes, the fingers.
The thingers, Dan. The thingers.
I already did this one.
You already did which one?
Hey, stop attacking me.
You are, in fact, the boss of him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like there was a Kyber brick in here once upon a time, and somebody already got it.
Was it me?
Well, there's only one other person it could have been, and it wasn't me.
Gotcha. Stellar password.
Amazing. Oh, clappy, clappy, clappy for you.
Hooray!
Hooray for Daniel. Clappy, clap, clap.
But has Gary entered the chat?
Looks like Nat. Hey. I just
Is he
ran
going
past
to-
you.
Oh, hey. Is he going to enter the chat, or is he busy going to Dungeons and Dragons?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's such a Gary, you know? You never know what he's up to.
Fair enough.
I found the power thingy.
Good job.
Thanks. He's in my house looking for me. I'm in the bathroom doing my makeup.
Fair enough. Do you want to tell him where you are, or?
I mean, he'd find out right away if he just entered the chat.
Yeah.
Gosh, Gary.
It's like he's never even realized that you can just track people down on Twitch.
I know, right? Ugh.
Especially when their idiot partners dox them.
Call back.
Call back. Oh, there you are. This way.
There we are. I'd found this, but I had to go and find the battery.
Yes.
I'll text it.
CIS Kyber Brick Investigation.
Oh my.
Confederation of Independent Systems. CIS. I get it.
I didn't get it. I'm glad you explained it to me.
Yeah, it made it funnier, right?
I actually didn't get it, so I was appreciative of the. Oh, wow! They, for such a large ship, they were really like, ah, fuck it. Couple hallways. That's all you get.
And like, it's a round ship, but all the hallways were in a grid.
Yeah. 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 Exactly.
All right.
Feels like there's some secrets they're keeping from
I
us.
know. All right, I gotta go feed the cats and get a fork for my Mexi Fries Deluxe.
Ooh, Mexi Fries Deluxe.
Indeed. Burb.
Have fun.
One of you rapscallions needs food first. Get out of there. What?
You guys aren't visible. What? Oh, whoops. Boop. There we go. Thanks, Tinkerbella. Nice of you to finally join us, Gary. Ugh.
Don't hesitate to inspect them. Someone went to a lot of effort to collect these papers, didn't they?
While we're waiting for Dan to come back, I'm going to continue the delightful art of unlocking all the... It is the Gary. Ooh. Anyways, what I was saying, I'm going to unlock all the rumors. Dentist bunch of schmucks. Why was the dentist a bunch of schmucks? Weren't you literally paying them to, you know, do things to you? They did too much. Maybe. Oh, dentists. So did you actually go through with getting a checkup and x-rays done, or were you just like, no, I'll come back next week? Yeah, fair. Yeah, that's crazy. The dark side. Ooh, it's a cat. 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 It's a cat. It's a cat. It's a cat. Lux. Look into the camera, Lux. Lux. Pss, 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 pss. Tell your cat I said. Pss, 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 pss. She actually turned around. And she gone. Anyways, where were I? Cat tax time. Oh, no, not cat tax time. Never mind.
Hey, not again. Come here. Come on. Luxie. Good girl.
Time for cat tax. Cat tax. Cat tax. Cat tax.
Kitty.
There we go. Cat tax. Oh, the cat tax. Oh, so tax. So cat.
You know what we missed earlier?
What?
We should have said, "Take your Bella, wake up, grab a bush, put on a little makeup."
I think I was a feeling shake up.
You wanted to.
I think I was the fan with the shake up.
Gary, I'm not going to the washroom. I'm doing my. Oh. Gary didn't know that until he read the chat.
Yep.
Is Gary on the front line or is he just on the chat?
He's just in the chat.
Okay. Just gotta add some green Diablo hot sauce to my Mexi Fries Deluxe.
As you must.
As I must. To do otherwise would be sacrilege.
Oh my gosh.
This is the way.
One of the quests that we had already done on Exegol was lightning fast reflexes.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
So we're done
That
here.
joke
Where do you want
really
to go
gives
next?
me a jolt. Maybe we should go to No Arm and Asking, find a surgeon to attach it to Ponda Baba.
Okay.
We'll catch him Ponda Baba, Ponda replay.
That was super white.
Thank you. I think. Wait, is white bad? Oh, right, it is.
Oh yeah, white is bad.
Okay.
White makes bad.
It's not a racial thing. It's just a historical thing.
Are you gonna go to the place?
I thought. Oh.
You actually have to like.
Go to Kashyyyk? Or wait,
I don't know.
Hoth?
I don't know.
Which one do we need?
I don't know.
Which one is it?
I don't know. Say which one again. Say which one again.
I dare you!
I double dog dare you. No Armin asking. Man, that... Is that where we're going? All right.
Sure. Was one of the two possibilities. Hone to replay?
I think that was a typo to replay. Oh my gosh, look at the planet. It is so amazing. Come on, Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? Hey, mister. Hey, Mr. DJ. Tell me, can you hear me? Turn the music up, up, up.
Wow, I never thought I'd say it, but I think I'm actually less white than someone.
We're both very much less white than Weird Al doing a polka cover of Rihanna's song.
I don't know, he owns it so well, though.
But he does.
I just,
But he owns his whiteness.
yeah. Kachirho.
Catch your hole! Hey, this is the site of the very first technical swing schwang.
Oh yeah, we're back.
We're back where it all started, folks.
The first technical swing schwang. It's a great day.
It was a great day for all of us.
Have you ever watched the show Space Force?
No. It's on my list, but I haven't watched it.
Okay, well, if it's on your list, I won't do the spoilers because there's a pretty funny moment at the end of season 1
All right.
about it's good to be back.
So if a friend in need may fix him up. Over many moons, the Wookiees have acquired a vast collection of droid arms by... Well, the how and the why aren't important. What is important is your discretion in smuggling the arms.
I love it.
All right, we've got the spare arm.
Okay. Oh, should I keep kicking over sandcastles? I've got to kick over 14 of them. I've only found 3.
Heck yeah. Where you at, friend? I'll come help you kick over sandcastles.
I'm on the beach.
On the beach. We shall kick over sandcastles on the beaches.
On the landing grounds. We shall never surrender.
We shall never give up. We shall never surrender. I was just biting a Carrie Elwes bit.
I was actually wondering if that's what you were referencing was Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yes, I was.
Yeah. It's weird you brought up Carrie Elwes. We've made it to season 9 of the X-Files.
The last thing I heard was X-Files.
Carrie Elwes is in season 9 of the X-Files.
Right?
I forgot about that. And I was just like, oh, geez, it's Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley.
Not that Wesley.
I know, it's just a funny joke. I made a funny joke, Dan.
What I should have said is, as you wish. So at this point, gonks have taken over the galaxy,
Yep,
replaced all the civilians, and are having a rave.
indeed.
And this is canon.
Yeah. Canon in our heads, anyways. Speaking of things being canon, so
Canon?
only if you shoot my brains out. So my my card game that I've been trying to make, right?
The war clone thing, but
Yeah.
not a clone.
So like, the main reason I want to make it is like because friends can play a card game together, right? Mm-hmm. But I also eventually want to make some sort of like a single player mode, so that it has,
Right.
like stories and achievements and unlockables and like fun things to do. And I have like some story ideas written down that I've like just little scraps here and there that I've never really known what to do with, and I'm like, oh, like this would be very cool to like, string them all together, choose your own adventure style.
Okay.
Of course, you couldn't call it choose your own adventure. They have that shit copyrighted and they rule it with an iron fist.
Oh, I had no idea. I
Oh
thought it
yeah,
was a generic
like,
term.
if you try to do anything as choose your own adventure, they will come after you.
Oh. It's like that Happy Birthday song woman. Good thing they took it away from her.
Yeah. So
Happy birthday to you.
I love your spitefulness. It brings my heart great joy. But yeah, anyways, I
like
thought it
it.
would be very cool to do like a like choose your own adventure type thing and have it so that, you know, essentially each person as they go through the story builds their own little like canonical story of the game, right?
Okay.
And then I was also like, I don't know how I would do it yet, but I was thinking it'd be very cool to like have all these stories, or like you could do like multiple playthroughs and like, you know, build multiple stories or whatever. Especially if it's choose your own adventure style, then you know there would be multiple paths, so you would want to experience those other paths. And have it so that you can essentially it's a multiverse, and you can at some point like mash them all together. Like,
Okay.
you know, like I don't know if you know of any of like the DC or Marvel like multiversal like crises where like
Yeah.
the multiverse collapses and
Yeah.
essentially
Or like what's that Blizzard card game, Hearthstone or whatever, where it's like characters from all the different Blizzard games.
are all just mashed together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe something like I've never actually played Hearthstone at all, but
I haven't either.
yeah, I was thinking something like that could be kind of cool. So the one sort of thought that I had is, since it would be, you know, choose your own adventure, multiple paths, you could have it so that as you go, it, you know, uncovers a map. And then if you do the multiple playthroughs to uncover the different branches, then at some point you can like merge it all to uncover more of the map and uncover more branches, because you can see now more of the map.
Right.
It's
That's
just
cool.
Yeah, just thoughts and thinks.
Thoughts and thinks.
Yeah.
Thinks and thoughts. Gary, are you inside or outside?
I think only you can answer that, Tinkerbella. Hey. Dan just smiles and yeah, that's what's happening.
I don't know. Maybe she can't answer that. Maybe it's a problem. Is it in?
That's bad.
Sorry, Gary. Okay, we'll go to Mos Eisley. I didn't find the sandcastle, but
Oh my God, Shane! It was Dan that made the joke. And we gained a viewer. Get ready for a disco rave right in your eyeballs. Wee, wee, wee. That never happens.
who's
Hello.
Mecha Mithras?
That's Kyle. Hello, Mecha Mithras
Oh.
Kyle. And not the Kyle that you know.
There's so many Kyles.
Yeah, there's too many Kyles.
Even if it was a Kyle that I knew, I wouldn't know.
Get
Kaboom.
torpedoed. Never an issue, Gary says. Methink the Gary doth protest too much. Oh!
Ah! He protesteth so much the game crashed.
Yeah, he knocked us right off the internet.
Yep.
It's all in the hips.
That's where the power comes from. You're saying you punched him so hard, you disconnected him from the internet. I hadn't thought about that comic in a while. Oh, hello.
Tail insertion complete. All right. Thanks for sharing with the whole wide world.
I just didn't think you'd wear it to the movies.
I didn't think she would share it with the whole wide world. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. How you doing, Kyle? Are we? Can we go? Can we make do going?
I'm waiting on you.
Didn't I invite you?
No, I mean it says input is temporarily disabled while host.
Oh, that's because I was trying to hide the stupid start bar or whatever. There we go. Now it be hid.
Up and down, man. Busy couple of weeks.
I hear that.
It's news to you that she's wearing the tail to the movie.
Well, good thing you were in the chat then.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary.
Yep.
Wee Jedi Interceptor. Wee.
Up
Yes,
and down, man. Busy
we-
couple of weeks.
We know, Ray. We know. Every single time you tell us you need someone to show us or show you the way or whatever. Frankly, getting a bit sick of it.
I mean, we could not finish the game and disappoint our viewers.
Or we could finish the game and then Ray will have had someone show her the way in all this.
Fair enough. I'm a ship.
We're both
You know,
a ship.
if you
hey,
if
10,050 kilometers per hour.
you-
Way too
if
slow for space
you-
travel.
if you just look at its outline, it looks like
It looks like what?
a Klingon bird of prey.
It does. It very much does.
Hmm.
It do. Back on the beaches. All right. Do we have the arm? Yeah, we do. I can see it in the little crate there. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
I hope your week settles out there, Kyle.
Me 3. To Mos Eisley.
And
Uh-oh.
glory.
And glory.
Raven out, man. Raven out.
Raven out.
That reports of some sort of eerily literal arms delivery.
Love it.
Amazing.
Love it. 100% love it. Don't change a thing. Whoa. That TIE fighter just teleported. That was weird.
Maybe that's why the game crashed.
Teleporting TIE fighters.
Yep. Telefighters. TIE porters.
Good attempt. I love it. I love a good portmanteau.
Unfortunately, that wasn't one, Daniel. Yes, we are warned. Get to the...
Yeah. Get to the shooting. We've been much warned.
There we go.
I'm glad at least that the warning thing goes in time with the music. That I'm very happy
That's
about.
a little helpful, yeah.
Alright, alright. I don't know what these ships are, but they are dying real quick.
They're Outriders, like Dash Rendar's ship.
I see. And now I don't anymore, because I blew it up! Ha 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 ha!
They're a type of Corellian freighter, similar to the YT-2400 that the Millennium Falcon was before it was heavily modified.
Heavily modified. I really love these rainbow singularities in space everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
How's your smothered burrito?
It's Mexi Fries Deluxe.
Oh,
it's
right, it's
delicious.
the Mexi fries.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking, like, what if this is a gateway drug to Molly?
Rainbow singularities?
Yes.
Somehow, I think we'll be okay.
Okay. I trust you.
I don't have an addictive personality, he said, having obsessively played this game.
Obsessively?
I may be a bit hyperbolic.
Okay.
If I was truly addicted to it, I would have my own game that I've been playing by myself. Just to get a fix, man.
Okay, I don't know if you're saying you do already or not.
No, I don't.
I think do okay.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
You know, Kyle, if things have been up and down, maybe you should switch from reverse cowgirl.
Wow.
I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. I think Tinkerbell is eating my brain.
Yeah. She has made her home in there. Okay, all right. Speak to Dr. Evazan. I do, but not where you're trying to take me there, bud. Why? In the shit, is it having me go around in circles?
I don't know.
Like you said, you think I would have learned by now.
I mean, first you were hyperbolic, now you're going around in circles. It sounds like the game just likes you in conic sections.
It's true.
Who's that?
Who dat? Who dare?
Hey, a big old shipment of
Oh, this
droid
guy.
arms just arrived out of nowhere.
Yeah,
That was
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Hope you didn't run into any trouble. I'd feel responsible if you came to arm.
You're my only hope.
Ah,
How do I even come up with this? Hey,
I wish I could tell you, man.
wonder to have a root around
You went to the
some shiny new
Salacious Crumb joke writing school, I think.
no time.
Call back.
You found a replacement arm? That's good. But I also need
Oh, we need to go find the surgeon now.
You'll be up to business, huh? Graduated with
Mission
honors.
complete, armed and ready. Oh,
So
okay.
when he ordered that shipment, if he used a phone, would it be a call to arms?
Yeah.
you found a replacement.
Woohoo! Hey, look, I'm Kyle. And we lost a viewer.
You mock his pain.
Oops, that's Jawa. I was trying to punch this thing.
It wasn't a Jawa, it was a Princess Bride reference again.
The thing that I punched.
Read this guy's text.
So you're the only one Evazan's got running around trying to find me a new arm. Huh. You think I can't take care of myself with one arm? I can. I can take on 1,000 banthas, dewbacks, and womprats. Are any of those even carnivorous?
Read the
I'm
rest.
sorry, I just learned how to accept help. Yes, that would be best.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's see if
Vulnerability is strength.
we can see if we can track this quest. No arm in asking. All right. I don't know why it untracked it. That was very strange. Galaxy map. Now we need to go to Houth. Echo Base.
Home is where the Hoth is. At least in Saskatchewan winters.
Yes, indeed. That's what I get for being up at 7 a.m.
Tired?
Yeah, yawning.
Oh, speaking of, I need to feed the cats again.
Because it's 7:30.
Well, 7:25. I just need to give Luxor second supper.
Okay. But
I
what
shall
about
return.
second supper? All right.
If I
while
give
you-
it to her all at once, she gets nauseated and throws up.
I know.
No, okay.
I remember.
I didn't know if the viewers knew.
Oh, well, maybe the viewers didn't know. But
Okay.
while you're doing that, I'll also BRB. So I'm going to
Okay.
put up the BRB screen. BRB!
After these messages, we'll be right back. Test. So my voice can be heard. Interesting. Did we gain a viewer while the BRB screen was on?
And we're back.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, we're back. I was feeling the need for bitters after your talking about cocktails and the bitters drink that you made.
Ah, yes.
So I got some delightful fizzy water with
Fizzy.
some orange Angostura berry bitters.
Nice. Oh my gosh, the Tauntauns are dancing. They're very acrobatic.
I love it. Also, it looks like we lost a viewer while we were BRBing.
Oh, actually, we lost 2 and then gained 1 back.
Oh, who did we lose?
I don't know.
Is it Gary and Tinkerbella going to their movie?
Walk back. Of course you do. So, this planet.
Ah,
I don't
yes, that's what happened. We got a Kelvin.
It's Memblon.
Hello.
Kelvin.
I found the surgeon, by the by.
Oh,
Well, I don't know if I would call myself an
2-1B.
expert, but lately I do appear to have made something of a name for myself in a very specialized field of reattaching arms.
Huh.
Unfortunately, I am running low on the more intricate materials I need to make the joining socket. Before I can help, Mr. Baba, I'll need you to find some. Is that agreeable? Excellent.
Sure. Excellent.
Parts I need can be found in
Like a surgeon,
So try searching desert areas
cutting
where such
for the
things are
very first time.
Oh, we have to go back to the desert.
found. The rest are a little rarer, so you'll most likely have to find a merchant you can buy them from. I would wish you good luck, if such concepts matter to droids.
Party people, mission accepted. Yes, I would love to track this mission now. So we have to go to Jakku and Tatooine. Are you ready?
No.
You're tattoo busy? Oh, Gary's back.
The Gary.
The Gary. Hey, now are you ready to go to Jakku?
Yes, now that I got that, we can go to Jakku. It's a miracle!
You have to mash the button.
Oh, yeah.
It just wouldn't be a stream if I didn't have to tell you to mash the button at least once.
I know. It's like I have attention.
So does your mic, apparently.
Ah!
We're professional streamers.
I get paid?
That's the joke.
Yeah, see, I explained it, so it was funnier.
It was. You see, everyone, the thing is, the term professional usually connotates that you are getting paid for something. I was joking that we're professionals when we're really not. Dan took that to mean that we get paid when we really don't, because we're not actually professionals. See, the joke is we're not actually professional streamers, and we don't get paid.
On the plus side, we don't have to pay income tax on this.
Yep. If we ever do start making money on it, though,
Welcome to Lima.
I guess we'll have to pay some income tax.
You're here to hunt.
I guess so.
But I think it's like...
Careful. A lot of them scraps.
It stuttered for a second. I thought the game was about to crash.
Not
Oh.
It's like... You don't have to pay any until it's over like 1,000 or... Bless you. Something like
Thank
that.
you. Did the muting myself at the last minute actually?
Absolutely it did. I just saw what you were
Okay.
doing. Do you know what the number is by any chance?
Oh, there's one of those mouse droid things.
Oh, get him,
crap.
get him.
I'm trying. Where'd he go?
Up your butt.
Sorry, the resolution just like crapped out too.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Got
I
all
think
pixely.
probably my computer, to be honest. Okay, I got a scrap piece. It's not
Rumor
the right
unlocked.
scrap
Lego
piece,
Beast to Bird.
I think.
It's not which?
The right scrap piece, I think.
Oh,
Or maybe
Like-
it is.
they sent us on a wild arm chase.
No, I think it's a pluggable.
Like a joint?
No, I didn't say a smokable. I said a pluggable.
I wonder if this stream is better if people are high. I mean, not us, the people watching.
Why not both? ¿Por qué no los dos? I think is how it's said.
Use L to cut a hole. Thank you, that's very informative.
Very
I
informative.
never would have been able to figure that out.
I know.
What are you doing, Ahsoka?
Well, I'm running
like
around
making-
with this pluggable thing.
No, sorry. I'm also Ahsoka.
I know, that's the joke. See, the thing is, we're both Ahsoka. So when you say, what are you doing, Ahsoka? And I'm also Ahsoka, I can just say what I'm doing.
I see what you did there.
I explained the joke. You see,
Yes.
the thing with explaining a joke is, makes it funnier by breaking it down into nuanced bits. Each
How did that gain us a viewer?
well interjected, sir. Well played.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, gee, Scoob!
You're having a hard time getting everything on your shopping list. There's a guy in the outpost who keeps a good stock.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh yeah, that guy at the outpost.
So I get the feeling that we're not actually going to find any of the scrap. We're just going to end up having to talk to that guy and give him, like, whatever it is, like 300 credits or something stupid.
I see.
That's my guess. I don't actually know.
Okay. Well, if we can pay in studs, it's not going to be a problem.
Oh, you got you and me. Heyo. See, the joke is that we're studs.
Oh, believe me, they know.
Hey, I got one.
Nice.
Who are you gonna call?
I tried to think of a Ghostbusters related pun.
That's where I just was. That's where I found the thing. Hi, friend.
Hi.
It's Ahsoka and Ahsoka. At it again. Morale! Dan, morale!
I hear her.
Didn't you even hear
Look,
though?
I
Morale!
cannot. Unfortunately, there is no way for me to filter out the morales.
I don't think you need to. In fact, I think it just wouldn't be the same if you did filter out the morales.
Okay.
Wait, are those little like sand crazy carpet things that you can ride?
Where?
You ran past little things on the sand and they said ride.
Hot damn, I think they are.
Oh, you know what's happening right now. I can barely steer. How about you?
Yeah, the steering isn't really a thing. It's more just a...
All right, well, that was fun.
Yep.
Whee!
It was more of a toboggan than a GT race.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, bud.
No idea. Looks valuable.
Oh my god, that was a loud one.
Mm-hmm. She gets her face right underneath the door and just lets it rip.
You're a bounty hunter? Is that what Bob and Joe used to get out?
It's like, I don't believe you heard me. Marawa! Which one is that?
That's Freya.
Okay. Isn't the other one also loud too?
Mara?
Yeah.
Not as loud. And Lux is the quietest of the group.
Oh, for sure.
No, I'm not going to override your mission to find the junk.
Got your junk right here.
Too hot and too dry. Should have gone to Montcala. They would have bought my waterproof shoes.
Highest post in the outpost. Oh, morale. So sad, morale.
So sad. Oh, do not jump into that water. It is apparently deadly.
Oh, interesting. Oh my god, Freya, you are so pitiful.
You can't have my Mexi Fries Deluxe, cat.
Like, I swear she gets louder. Like,
Okay, maybe I just better finish eating and then she'll leave me alone.
yeah. I mean, those Mexi Fries Deluxe, they are a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
But have you considered Purr?
Ooh. Now that you mention it. So there's some giant vulture-type birds up in the sky that I think we're supposed to shoot down.
Okay.
What? Oh my word, Freya.
She's singing her favorite song.
The song of her people.
'Cause she can't stop, and she won't stop.
Huh. Well, we collected something. Oh, that was a steel pecker!
Ah,
Hey!
you finally got a steel pecker.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get another one. How could we forget about steel peckers?
You know, do what you can.
Huh. Sounds like a cat zoo. And we got a laugh from Tinkerbella about the steel pecker. So it's worth it.
It's worth it. Yeah. It's amazing that the zoo is one cat.
Right? Huh. Wonder how we're supposed to get up to Wookiee Man over here.
I don't know. Maybe with Spider-Man?
That might help. There's a platform there. Ooh, I think I see what's up. Okay.
They're upset because I let myself in using
Using what?
Jedi mind power.
Ah. Oh, look at that big guy.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I told you to look at him. I'm talking to our wandering Wookiee friend.
Ah. Portion control.
Huh. Too funny.
Or just the right amount of fun.
Just the right amount, actually. Turns out I was wrong, you were right.
If you came to trade for portions, I have to disappoint you. Some imbecile left my storeroom door open and allowed a Happabore to wander in and make off with them.
That's what those big things are called. Happabores.
Even a Happabore struggled to read that many things.
So I guess Happabores aren't herbivores.
I can cover what's left. I'll pay you for your assistance.
Are you done your mission? Should I accept a new one?
No, we're doing the scrap parts for
All right.
for fixing that person's.
Sniffing around for a good deal on
We're trying to fix that guy's arm.
Right. Also, a conversation with Unker Plutt while he's disco dancing is just much better than a conversation with Unker Plutt.
Indeed.
Especially when I consider that he was voiced by Simon Pegg.
Indeed, and again.
I can totally see Simon Pegg disco dancing while talking to someone.
Disco dancing. Oh, hey.
It's the modern Stone Age family.
Oh, hey.
Huh.
Hey.
What does this Rhodian want? That's what my friends say about me. I have all the best facts.
You do have
No, wait,
the best facts.
useless. That's what they say.
I've got
Useless.
the best facts. All my friends say I've got the best facts. Believe me.
But they're the alternative facts, right?
But they're the best facts. Everybody knows that they're the best facts.
Ooh, I found a thing.
Yeah, that was the pluggable that I was running around with.
Oh, did you find the pluggable place where it goes?
No.
Hmm. Good guy. Okay.
Of the dark side. Don't underestimate the power of the dark side.
He had a stroke!
Why do you sound like that? I had a stroke!
Yes! We're really just one long pop culture reference, aren't we?
We sure are.
Pretty sure it was missing a
I've always said that was me, just a walking reference.
Oh, apparently this capacitor is for an AT-AT.
Oh, cool. Seen any AT-ATs around?
Can't say that I have.
You're ridiculous.
I concur.
Morale, though. Have you considered morale?
I think she has.
But
It's
what
her
about,
go-to.
What about morale?
No, nothing. She's pondering that one.
Very good, very good. I don't know if this is how I was supposed to do it, but I managed to get the right angle so I could press this button.
Mission complete. Plus Hust. Is that what we did? Is that what you did? Damn it, where's my capacitor? I set it down to shoot the thing.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
called that. The heck steel. I wasn't called that already and just felt obliged to behave that way.
Huh.
The blogging. You ever read one of their blogs? Because I haven't.
Or Steel Pecker content for Tinkerbella.
Yep. Her favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I heard there's a bounty hunter hunting a bounty because they're hunting her bounty. That's bound to get confusing.
Very clever.
Very clever. Too clever.
Too clever
Like
indeed.
people who say their favorite map projection is a globe. Too clever.
Or if they say that one of their favorite projections is flat, Mercator.
Oh my gosh.
What? What?
Han's a hustler. Look at him doing the hustle.
Oh. Very good. I would have never
Mercy
caught
buckets.
that.
Do the hustle.
How about do the morale? Have you considered doing the morale? Or how about the morale? You consider that?
Intricate scrap part. Do I want to buy it for
Oh,
$5,000?
Heck yeah, buy that intricate scrap part.
And we have a deal.
Okay.
Can we buy more?
So which one? I don't know.
Hey, that was
I thought
me.
that was the... Okay. Where's the scrap part?
It was in the cabinet. We picked it up.
Oh, I didn't see you pick it up. My bad.
But did you hear that morale?
I heard a rumor about morale.
Mm.
Oh.
That was delightful. Just meh. So now I think we have to go to Tatooine.
Before or after I find the AT-AT this capacitor goes in?
After.
Okay. AT-AT-AT-AT.
Let's see. I remember when we could summon vehicles to ride around the desert. That was nice.
Yeah, that was a different game, though.
Very slightly different.
Slightly.
Out on a scrap hunt. If you're having a hard time getting everything.
That was just a good coincidence there.
Which?
She said, "You're out on a scrap hunt. Are you having a hard time?" Well, if you are, and then you like walked away, and then right then the music dropped and said, "The Force will be with you."
That is pretty good.
Designing race if no one can try it. I've made it specific.
The dark side.
Hey, I found another capacitor.
Hey, nice.
But I still haven't found the AT-AT they go in. Oh, wait. I did find something they go in.
Yay! That's amazing.
We need one more.
No. Seriously?
First order on the planet, scavenging stuff. I saw him near the desert center, trying to rip one of those capacitors off a scrapped atom.
You're my only hope. Okay, where art Dan?
I'm on the map.
I don't see you on the map, though. But I do see where the pluggable is.
Ooh.
Follow me, and you'll never
To
go
a
hungry
place.
again.
I think we were going for different Disney references there.
Oh, I found one of the mouse droids. What reference were you going for?
Follow me to a place where incredible feats are attained every hour or so. Where enchantment runs rampant, yes, wild in the streets. Open sesame, here we go. Arabian Nights, like Arabian days.
More often than not.
Are hotter than hot in a lot of good work. Yeah, I really took it up an octave there, didn't I?
A little bit.
Mm.
Arabian Nights.
Nights like Arabian. I forget the rest. Do you?
Something about the moon.
A shock and a maid.
Hey, you found a speeder bike.
I did. Now I'm just trying to find you.
I'm heading, I think, back towards the general area of the AT-AT.
Okay. I didn't find the AT-AT in the first place, so I hope you're right.
What do you mean you didn't find the AT-AT? You're the
I
one.
didn't.
You put two of the things in its leg.
No, they said they were stealing them from the AT-AT. I don't know what the actual... Was that an AT-AT?
Yeah, this thing's an AT-AT.
Oh.
It's just one of the other things happened to also be from an AT-AT. So we stole it from
Gotcha.
one AT-AT to put it in another AT-AT.
Okay. How about that AT-AT?
How about that AT-AT?
Gary said don't butcher his favorite song. His favorite song is Arabian Nights?
Apparently.
Oh.
Oh, and now we can go in the AT-AT.
Oh.
So it's not an out-out, it's an in-in.
No.
He slurped with satisfaction.
Shane wrote a porno.
All right. Not where I thought that would go. What movie is epic? Aladdin? I seem to be stuck.
I don't know. You seem to be moving around pretty good.
The not of my own volition. Yeah, I can't open any menus or anything. Ah, there
I
we
have
go.
a suggestion. Oh, okay. I was going to fly us to another planet.
It
It is
probably
a good
would have been
movie.
an amazing suggestion.
I liked Aladdin growing up.
Me too. It might look like we're just standing here, because we are.
Gary, would you prefer if I sang a different song?
He's taking requests.
I could sing Riff Raff, Street Rat, I don't buy that. If only they'd look closer, would they see a poor boy? No, siree. They'd find out there's so much more to me.
Wow, impressive.
I think I remember the lyrics okay.
Well, Dan, let's not be hasty. Still, I think he's rather tasty.
Gotta eat to live, got to steal to eat, otherwise we get along.
That brought a tear. It was beautiful.
You know, between my song choices in this game, Disney's gonna copyright strike us, aren't they?
They've certainly been trying, but I keep claiming fair use.
It's an original performance!
It certainly was, Dan. Certainly. Okay, now we can fly to another planet.
Oh, wait, I found a thing.
Found a thing? Ooh, a thing. And stuff.
A thing. And stuff. Okay. Good, we're good. We can fly.
It's falling with style.
And wordplay at best.
And that brings us exactly to 8 o'clock.
That's it, that's all.
Is Emily home yet?
No, I don't think so.
Well, then it's not not all.
Okay, all right, I'm down. We might actually get like a full 3-hour stream at this
We
rate.
might. And then Emily walks in the door.
I mean, yeah, that's probably going to happen sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
But they sent me free Crustos.
Ooh. Why?
An extra thank you treat for ordering. Your feedback is important. If you can rate the value of your meal, that would be great. Packed by blank. Honestly, I think there's like a limited shelf life on these. Like, you know, a Tim Hortons throw out the coffee if no one's bought them. So I think after a while, they just start giving them out for free so that they don't have to throw them out.
Well,
Which
that's better than
I'd
throwing
prefer,
them out.
Yeah, exactly. So
'Cause-
I'll take the free Crustos.
Yeah, for sure. Because lots of places definitely will just be like, oh, you made too many? Throw it out. Customers can't have them. You can't have them. Like, Jesus, fuck.
Yeah. I'm sure there's no one who, you know, hasn't had a meal who would be happy to have them.
Right?
Exactly, Freya.
Exactly. Like Freya. Freya hasn't had a meal ever in her whole life. And like,
I mean, she definitely tries to get me to believe that.
right? I get that, like, the business owners, you know, whoever, like, have a point that, okay, we don't want them just making a bunch of extra food so that there's food going to waste and we have to throw it out. Like, there's a point there. But also, if, you know, normally Like, normally we sell 10 Crustos a day. We made 10. No one's bought any all day.
Throw them out.
Like, come on. I definitely worked at some places like that. So it was like, oh, so now we haven't made enough and now people are waiting and pissy all the time? Yeah, well, we don't want the boss yelling at us that we made too much, throw it out. Oh, I guess you must have found the part.
I guess so. I didn't mean to.
But yeah, it looks like
It
you
looks
did.
gutted. Okay.
It looks.
So what's next?
I had to burp. So Tatooine. Now we have to go to Mos Espa. I said Mos Espa.
Sorry.
Well, at least you pressed the button. It's just the wrong button. Scimitar.
What?
1,180 kilometers per hour. And we gained a viewer!
Woohoo! That means it could travel the distance through the Earth's core in... Not the mantle of the crust, just the core, in about 4 hours.
So, like we've been saying, that's too slow for space travel.
Right?
Better be smoother than riding in one of those pod races. Trust me.
I don't trust you. I want to ride in a pod racer.
That I would play that mod of Crazy Taxi.
Crazy pod racer?
Crazy Pod Racer, but the Offspring still has to be on the soundtrack.
I mean, I'm not developing.
Yeah.
I'm not developing the game, but deal.
That little boy of Watto's was quite a little mechanic. His mother told me he's always fixing and building things, but
What?
recently misplaced some blues.
Is this
I'm sure there'll be lots
accent?
I don't know.
It was real creepy, especially when he started talking about a little boy.
Little boy.
This little boy of Watto's. Okay, tone it down.
He just enjoys watching him work with his muscly arms.
Ugh. Ugh. I feel dirty.
Glad I could help.
Well, content.
It's all for the content.
It's all for the content. The content.
I didn't want to hear about his niece anyway.
It's true. That's some good fizzy bitters.
Indeed, sir.
I think the game is having some issues, or maybe it's my computer. Because did you notice how long it took for the ships just to show up?
Yeah, it did take a while, didn't it?
Yeah, normally they're just there.
And you're still floating outside of your engineless ship.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was with that, man. I don't think it'll ever get fixed.
Oh, Emily thinks we should actually transfer everything onto the solid-state hard drive.
Yes, we definitely should.
I'm tired of waiting, apparently.
What?
I don't know. She just kept. He was being like, "Hey, you should fix you get the thing switched over to the solid-state hard drive." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I should. I'll ask Shane about that."
Well, I guess if we do any pepper smoking and hot sauce making this weekend, we can have a...
To make the joint socket for Mr. Baba. I will make my way to Mos Eisley to prepare for the surgery.
Like, have fun going for pho. So, have fun.
I get it. I get the joke.
Good. I'm glad you got the joke. I'm very happy. Freya gets the joke too.
Yes, she does.
She wanted you to know.
Is it because you miss your mom? Aww.
Oh, you made your mom.
Oh, I thought you were making a reference to the game when you said the. Okay, well, it was nice knowing Fa.
Ah. Okay, party people were done. Okay, what planet was the arm one on? Was it on Tatooine?
I feel like it was on Tatooine because the dude was like, oh shoot, I stuck a grenade on that guy instead of talking to him. He was
That'll
like,
happen.
yeah. No, he was all like, the guy from the cantina, right? Because he was the guy who
There it
Obi-Wan cut his
is.
arm.
Speak to Dr. Evazan in Mos Eisley.
What kind of doctor is he that he got the death sentence on 3 systems?
Not a very good one.
Mm.
Yep. Anyways, what I was going to say about transferring things over is really, if we just unhook your main hard drive for now,
yep,
we can do a fresh install of Windows
yep.
on the solid state, and then you can just transfer over whatever files you want from the old hard drive.
Can we just slave the old one and then I can transfer? Is that right?
That's exactly what I'm saying, yeah.
Okay. Is that PC?
What?
Slave the hard drive?
It's a technical term.
Okay.
The way that hard drives used to be done is you had to have a master drive and a slave drive.
Yeah, I know, which... you know.
So you are technically correct. It doesn't make it sound any better. But at least we're not enslaving people, just computer components.
I'll name my tower the Plantation.
Oh.
Sorry. Nope, that was indefensible. That was a bad joke.
Was it worse than my internment camp jokes?
I've forgotten that. I guess I blanked it from my memory.
I mean, I guess. Oh, hey, I see you jumping up there. That's where I'm trying to get.
Oh, I just took the grapple hooks things, the handholds.
Oh, there they are.
Right. Yeah. Boing. 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 Boing.
I was trying to think of a joke of stop messing around. You know, we've got an arm to sew back on or something like that. But
what's the arm really?
Yeah, you told me to go find the surgeon. You.
I let Wanda know the good news, so the good doctor can get started. Next time you see him, it'll be a whole new Aquilish. Thanks, Bob. I like you.
He likes us. He really likes us. And they're... Oh, no, there he is. Look, with an arm. How about that?
Ah.
Check it out. Excuse me.
New arm, new year, new punda.
Okay, keep with the...
Sorry.
You hear? You asked us to do it. Oh, yeah. I'm in for a cantina brawl. Let's do it. He's gonna lose his arm.
When in Mos Espa.
Heck yeah.
I like how
Baba Bar
Ahsoka
brawl.
was
You like how what?
Ahsoka was photobombing my camera in the last scene.
They don't seem to be reacting.
They don't seem to be doing anything.
Yeah. Dying, reacting, nothing.
They're just dancing.
Achievement unlocked, Jedi business. All right. Oh, now we're going.
This is probably unsporting.
What? A Jedi
Using
and
a
a bounty
blaster?
hunter?
And I was using a blaster in a bar brawl.
Yeah, well. It's a bar brawl. No rules, man.
The thieves look like they're guarding the riding bounty. Optimistic. If you're
All right, I forgot that friggin' Dan had his instrument stolen. We were supposed to find them.
We were looking for him at some point.
Friggin' Dan.
Friggin' Dan is right.
He still has both his arms, though.
It's true. Do you keep hearing that crazy whooshing sound?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what that is. It's very strange.
He he kept his arm.
Yeah, I heard. I'm glad that he kept his arm.
Now let's get out of here before he gets armorous.
Make like Tinkerbella and we're foing gone.
Fasha.
Well, we did it, Dan.
We
God
participated in a bar brawl, got his arm back.
Yeah. Well, got his arm back and then participated in a bar brawl.
Like, where are you going? Where are the rebels? Why is that droid dressed like Queen Amidala? Just let me live my life.
Amazing.
Yep.
So, where were we when we got all sidetracked on this arm quest? Were we on?
I'm not sure.
Where? Were we on Geonosis?
Possibly.
I don't remember. Agent Kloss is
We lost a bunch of
95.35. Well, yeah, because Tinkerbella and Gary went for Fuss, so. Want to go to the Resistance camp?
Sure.
Let's see
I
what
guess
we're...
they're the real draw.
See what we're missing in the Resistance camp. I guess I could have just looked at the quest list.
You could have.
Could have. Or just looked at the map. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Apparently the core has been replaced with Georgia, Louisiana.
Oh, and we lost another viewer. I'm sorry, I was just having a good time beatboxing.
I thought we went up to 3 from 2.
Now we're back down to 2.
No, still says 3 for me.
Well, one of us is wrong.
Okay.
Who it is, we may never know. We haven't heard from Kyle in a while.
It's true.
Or
Maybe I scared him away. Yeah.
Maybe literally the only viewers left is just you and me.
Could be.
I have a feeling that this was a waste of time.
Playing this game for the last 52 weeks?
No, going to this planet just now.
Okay.
Hanging out with you and playing this game would never be a waste of time, Dan.
Aw, that's how I feel too.
Yay!
great to see Y-Wings in the fleet after all this time.
Hey.
A starfighter that broke the
What?
Empire's back.
He's just talking about Y-Wings.
Shouldn't have
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's B-Wings that we've been flying around lately.
Yep.
Never mind. I was just all excited. I thought he was acknowledging the ships that we were flying.
no
but-
heavy lifting without a spotter. We take workplace health and safety very seriously.
Yeah, sure you do, but
He's on the OHS committee. So what else do we need to do on this planet?
I don't know. Exactly. Oh, this guy. We could never figure out what the deal was with this guy.
Well, I mean, if they're actually a slug, they'd be both guy and gal at the same time.
True. You make an excellent point, in fact. The dark side. We've unlocked Grak Chawa, the king of Kashyyyk.
Huh. I didn't know they were a monarchy.
You do now. Scoundrels. Who? Oh, we've unlocked some scoundrels. Dr. Evazan. Cornelius Evazan. He's a surgeon? He's a disgraced surgeon.
Great.
But still, why did he need us to go find another surgeon when he's a surgeon? Yeah. Ponda Baba is no stranger to confrontation. Whilst with his friend, Cornelius Evazan, this Aquilish smuggler started an altercation with a local moisture farmer. The dispute was swiftly settled by an intervening Ben Kenobi, who liberated Ponda's arm from his body with his lightsaber.
Liberated, eh?
Liberated.
The arm went on to live an enjoyable life, raise a wife and 2 hands.
Ha! That makes it sound like something else. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh. We unlocked the droid tri-fighter.
Can we use them in the... No, they're a vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can...
I was just thinking it'd be funny if you could be like a mini droid tri-fighter flip, just jumping around doing stuff.
Oh, that's funny. The Invisible Hand and the Trade Federation Battelle ship. Huh. I'm so
The
confused.
Resistance Camp Hollow.
Alright. Ooh, since we've got more Kyber bricks, we can upgrade some
Power
stuff.
some stuff up.
Let's see. Grenades cause explosive damage over a larger range. Sure, why not? That's what we need.
Mm-hmm. Villain terminal expert.
Are you just waiting for me to go somewhere else?
Yeah, I don't know what else to do here, so I'm just kind of heading out,
Yeah, that's fair.
eating my crustos.
Your crustolinis.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There.
That's what you can get with a high kyber diet, kid.
The dark side. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, clearly we've done all the things on the list. So.
Oh, what about the pieces? Are there puzzle pieces?
Oh, good point. Yeah, looks like it.
Oh.
Trials. Yep. Challenges. Oh, interesting. I didn't even know that these things existed. Oh, hey! We can buy the rumor for the mouse droid and it'll tell us where they are.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Rescue displaced porgs. We get to rescue porgs?
Yeah, I think I found one of them recently.
Nice.
Where's the Wookiee?
Want to play hide the Wookiee?
No.
Destroyed golden ships found in space across the galaxy. Interesting.
8 of 10 already.
I didn't even know we were doing that.
Mm.
Complete every shooting gallery in the galaxy.
Which one is that? The anti-trooper?
Anti-trooper. Oh, here we go. Here's what we're missing. Find all the Zymods in the Agent class resistance base.
Okay, what's the Zymod look like again?
1 second. There was more contingency plaques in the Exegol Citadel that we had missed.
Ah, okay.
But here's the reptile revealer. That's what they look like. Those little whatchamacallit?
Oh, they're on the map now.
Chameleon-looking thing. That's the word I was looking for. I kept wanting to say chimera, and I'm like, it's not the right word. Don't say chimera. But I bet they're invisible since they're chameleons.
Maybe that's just what they want you to think.
So it only takes you to the general area. You still have to find them.
Yes.
Where was the one that you found?
I didn't actually find it yet.
Oh, I thought you found one. Pew, pew, pew.
It seemed like a good way to, I don't know, scare one out or something.
The old scare one out. Got in my way, Han.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Okay. It was just too silent for too long. We have to entertain the people. Womp, 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 rat.
I can handle myself.
I found one.
Oh, look at him! And he's just the same color as whatever he's sitting on. I get it.
Yep.
How did I get up here before?
You climbed.
Yeah, in some fashion. Pew, pew, pew. You're my only hope. There we go. That works. Oh, bless you.
It's so hot. How hot was it?
It's so hot that he's more man than sweat at the moment.
Isn't that the way it's supposed to be?
I don't know. Ah, no, Han!
Got one.
Color was it?
Blue. It was hiding in the water.
Nice. I'm looking around for one. Looking around, but I don't see it.
I'm looking right round, baby, right round.
For a Zama baby in the Agent Claw space. Ah, there he is. Down there. Hiding in this little hollow. Look at that cute little face. How could I ever hurt that cute little face? I can't look!
With a gun.
I can't look!
I don't think we actually have to shoot them. I think we just have to find them.
Oh. But you shot yours.
Yeah, I made a mistake.
Oh, I see. Well, live and you learn.
Yep.
I wonder what made this a good Jedi training location. Imagine having to train in a dirty old
Hmm. There's one around here somewhere, and it is a fairly large circle that I have to search in. Ah, there he is. He's in the water. Look at that. So sneak.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, yeah. 5 of 10.
No, I had 5 of 10 before.
Maybe you do have to shoot it.
I lost it. Where did it go? Still says 5 of 10.
Hmm.
Like, do I have to do something special? Oh, now it's out of the water.
Still says 5 of 10. Maybe it switched to 5 as 10 as soon as you found it?
Well, I swear it said 5 of 10 before.
I thought it only said 4 of 10.
Well, now it says 6 of 10.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what I had to do. Maybe I had to scare it out of the water.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I wonder if they change color to match the disco lights, or if the disco lights make it easier to find them.
I think the
Why,
disco
hello.
lights make it easier to find them. Because they're matching the color of their surroundings.
I found one on this Y-Way. Yep,
Nice.
7 of 10.
I found one in the bush.
Maybe
Zymod's in the bush, you know what I'm saying? I haven't shot it, and it still says 7 of 10.
shoot it?
I shot its cover. Let's see if that works. Oh, when you shoot them, they cry. Look at him, he's crying.
Oh.
What is up with this quest? Why do I have to shoot this little gecko guy?
To train empathy out of the populace so they'll become more evil?
I guess. There we go, 8 out of 10. I think it's just the game is being a little bit slow and glitchy, so you are supposed to shoot it or hit it. It's supposed to run away, and then you get the
points?
The points, yeah. That's the word I was looking for. Gonna drop in on this one. Where is it? I would have assumed it's in the water, but I see it not. Are you, like, right next to me?
Yeah, we're looking for the same one, I think.
Oh, interesting. Well, I'm gonna trudge through the water a bit, I guess. Unless you've done this already.
I've just kind of been going all around looking for it, so no
Fair.
real rhyme or reason.
Well, I'm gonna have a little bit of rhyme and a little bit of reason. How about that?
Sounds good.
Okay. Did you find it yet?
Nope. You?
No. I like how we've got our little entourage of porgs and solos and baby Yodas.
Oh, I think I found it.
Oh, look it, he's up there. and then he runs into the waterfall.
Yep.
So that was 9 of 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where's the other one?
Is that the same one? There was one in the waterfall, but I think it was the same one, and I...
Yeah, because it ran away to the waterfall. Oh,
Hi,
I guess...
Emily! Oh, it was the one.
Well, perfect timing.
All right. Well, that's it for us, folks.
We did it!
Hooray!
Yay! Okay, bye!
Bye!